The Navy SEALs are some of the strongest and fittest men in the world. But what most people don't know is that Navy SEAL workout coaches discovered exercises so effective that they could outperform any modern workout routines. So I'm going to show you the 3 exercises they use to build insane muscle, strength, and endurance. And even though it looks simple, it builds insane strength and muscle with just one movement. It's called the 8-count bodybuilder. This is one of my favorite exercises because it combines almost every upper body movement we do into one exercise. So let's break it down. As the name suggests, we're going to follow 8 counts, which honestly makes it much easier to learn. So, count 1, squat down, place your hands on the floor. Then count 2, kick your feet back into a plank position. Now count 3, lower your chest to the ground, also called the negative part of a push-up. After that, count 4, push back up. That's called the positive part of a push-up. Then count 5, spread your feet wide. After this, in count 6, bring your feet back together. Then in count 7, jump your feet back to your hands. And finally, in count 8, jump straight up, arms overhead. That is 1 rep, ladies and gentlemen. Imagine it like your body running an obstacle course without the obstacles, which is literally what it was designed to do. But don't make this exercise shorter and leave something out. Okay, Baron, I won't quit, but can you explain how this is replacing my workout? To be honest, I think the exercise kind of explains itself. Counts 3 through 8 hit your chest, shoulders, triceps, lats, traps, core, and scapula all at once. Muscles that almost never work together in a standard gym workout. So by doing this one exercise, you're basically replacing the bench press, overhead press, dips, and core work. I mean, that's practically an entire upper body push day for some people. And on top of that, you've got cardio conditioning built right in. But here's the problem. Everything so far has been pushing, chest, shoulders, and triceps. Basically all front side muscles. The pulling muscles, your rear shoulders, upper back, and the muscles that keep your posture from looking like a shrimp, well, they're still missing. And that's exactly what the next exercise fixes. But Baron, you still haven't told me how often to do the 8-count bodybuilder, or did you forget? No, I was literally about to get to that. Look, during active SEAL training, this was done for 100 consecutive reps every Friday. Please do not do 100, and I'm serious. People who try 100 on day 1 usually spend the next 3 days lifting their arms like they're carrying invisible suitcases. Sounds funny at first, until it's you. I mean, you can try it, but I don't recommend it. Here's the progression that actually makes more sense for most of you. In week 1 to 2, 2 sets of 3 reps. And then in week 3 to 4, do 3 sets of however many reps you can do. Try to progress over time like usual. Since we replace our workouts with these exercises, we still need progressive overload. And just like that, we've replaced the upper body push day. And now for the bonus. Exercise 1.5, building your discipline. I know a lot of you struggle with scrolling, addicted to your phone, even I've struggled with it. But Navy SEALs don't. They only allow themselves to relax or enjoy rewards after their training or their tasks are done. So I started using Reset and stopped scrolling. It tracks every productive activity you actually do. Every workout, walk, chore you finish gives you screen time back. So when you scroll, you actually earned it. Reset blocks every addictive app the second you turn it on. No willpower needed. Reset will force you to be productive in order to earn your scrolling time. It will automatically track your productive activities like 10K steps, time off the phone, or hitting the gym, and more. Every workout you finish, it gives you screen time back. You can scan this code or use the link in the description to download Reset today. Use code BARON at checkout. Doom scrolling is wasting your life and destroying your discipline. Reset gives it back. Alright, now let's move on to the exercise that fixes your posture and your back muscles. It's called the arm hauler. Almost nobody in mainstream fitness talks about this exercise because it's not famous or trending, and you're definitely not going to find it on the front page of your favorite fitness app. But I found it directly in documented Navy SEAL upper body PT programs, and that's exactly why it caught my attention. Here's why it's especially important for you. It has 0 impact and 0 joint compression. You're lying on the floor the entire time, so if you're a little older, or your shoulders are beat up, or pull-ups feel more like a punishment than an exercise, this one's for you. Pretty much anyone can do it if you have 2 legs and 2 arms. So here's how to do it correctly. First, lie face down with your forehead resting on the ground and your arms extended straight overhead. Now, lift your arms, chest, and legs slightly off the floor and keep that tension the whole time. Seriously, don't let anything drop between reps. Then, sweep your arms backward in a wide arc. Keep them straight and bring them all the way to your hips. Now reverse the motion and sweep them back overhead. That's 1 rep. But Baron, this seems to work many of the same muscles as the 8-count bodybuilder, doesn't it? Not really. I mean, it looks like that, but it's not. The 8-count bodybuilder builds the front side of your body. Chest, shoulders, triceps, all the muscles that push. The arm hauler trains exactly what that leaves behind. Your rear delts, rhomboids, lower traps, and erector spinae. And technically your glutes too, since you're holding your legs up. But for the legs, we need a more specific exercise that allows us to replace your workout, but more on that later. Anyway, the point is, it trains all the muscles on the back side of your body, and honestly, that matters more than most people realize. For example, if you sit at a desk all day, chances are your shoulders are rounded forward. Maybe your head sticks out a little. Maybe your upper back feels tight for no reason. Whatever it is, this exercise directly fights all of that. It pulls your shoulders back, strengthens your upper back, and builds the muscles that actually hold good posture in place. In a way, it replaces the cable rear delt fly, the face pull, the lower trap raise, and the back extension. Basically, an entire pull day. But here's the thing though. All those benefits disappear if you go crazy with the volume. Because if you overdo it, your upper back will be so sore that everything else suddenly becomes a full body workout. So start with 2 sets of 10 reps, then gradually work up to 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps over the next 4 weeks. For most of you, that's going to be the sweet spot. You can progress very easily when you take light-weighted dumbbells in your hands. Now, between the 8-count bodybuilder and the arm hauler, you've covered your entire upper body push and pull, which means only one thing is left, your legs. And for that, the combat lunge is the best option. This exercise is also actually included in the official SEAL training plan, and former Navy SEAL Stu Smith calls it one of his favorite exercises. Honestly, there's a good reason for that. But before we get into why it's so effective, let's quickly cover how to do it. First, stand upright with your feet about shoulder width apart. Now step 1 foot forward into a long stride. Lower your back knee toward the ground, stopping just before it touches. Then push through your front heel and come back up. Now repeat on the other side. And that's the whole exercise. Simple, right? Yeah, not for long. Because now we add the weight. A backpack works perfectly. Dumbbells at your sides work too. Even a heavy bag across your shoulders will do the job. But there is one thing you need to remember the entire time. Keep your chest tall. The moment you start leaning forward, the load shifts toward your knees instead of your glutes and hamstrings. And once that happens, the whole point of the exercise starts to disappear. Okay, I get how to do it, but Baron, what I really want to know is how this replaces the leg workouts I'm already doing. When you perform this exercise, you're training your quads, glutes, hamstrings, hip flexors, and core stabilizers all at once. I mean, pretty much every major muscle in your legs gets involved. If I forgot to name one, don't worry. It's probably working too. And once you add weight, it gets even more effective. At that point, you're basically replacing the leg extension machine, the leg curl machine, and even the squat rack. And here's a fun fact. Athletes who couldn't run due to injury used lunging combinations to keep their leg endurance up and came back faster than before. Oh, that sounds great. But what about the frequency? Navy SEALs probably do these like maniacs, and if I copy them, I feel like I'll be seeing my doctor more than my family. Yeah, and honestly, that is a valid concern. I looked into that too. In BUD/S training, SEALs do lunges almost daily, sometimes for hundreds of meters, but you're not training for BUDS. At least, I assume you're not. But if so, good luck and let me know in the comments. So for most people, 3 sets of 10 reps per leg, 2 to 3 times per week is more than enough. And with that, we're done with all 3 exercises. One covers your legs, one covers your entire upper body push, and one covers your entire pull and back. And just like that, you've replaced your entire workout. And if you want to replace your scrolling time as well, check out Reset and use code BARON. First link in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.